morning. Here's the news at 9. First, the highlights. Lagos State government urges accountants to embrace social skills for innovation, creativity. National Youth Service Corps members head to India for youth exchange program. On the foreign scene, pro-Palestine protests hold across cities as Gaza war nears 100 days mark. And in sport, Equatorial Guinea head coach expresses team's readiness to start 2023 Africa Cup of Nations on winning notes. Now the details. I am John Omoaka. The Lagos State government has emphasized the importance of social skills for accountants working in the state public service, saying possessing social skills, including emotional intelligence, is essential for unlocking creativity and innovation. Commissioner for Finance, Abayomi Oluyomi, stated this while speaking at the opening ceremony of the 2024 retreat for directors of finance and accounts held in Ekpe. The commissioner, who highlighted the need for accountants to go beyond cognitive and academic qualifications, urged them to think creatively and innovatively to expand the government's revenue, ensuring that the state annual budget aligns with the level of development befitting Lagos. Speaking on the theme, Unleash Your Potential for Excellence Through Innovation and Creativity, the Permanent Secretary, Accountant General, Abiodun Muritala, maintained that the theme resonates deeply and emphasizes the fact that confronting emerging challenges of today demands unprecedented solutions. The Lagos Waste Management Authority, LOMA, has rolled out an additional dedicated toll-free lines. Toll-free number 08000 LOMA 0800 0052962, in addition to the existing 0708 0601 020 617 and email info@loma.gov.ng to streamline communication and improve resident accessibility to the organization's waste management services. Managing Director, CEO of LOMA, Muyiwa Badegeshi, said the launch of the new toll-free number is to expand available communication channels with the public for enhanced operational activities towards a more efficient and comprehensive waste disposal solutions for Lagosians. Badegeshi stated that the 08000 LOMA line will connect callers directly with dedicated representatives trained to address a range of waste-related concerns, stressing that residents can report illegal dumping, request waste collection, inquire about PSP operations, and access information about LOMA's various services. He noted that beyond enhanced communication, LOMA is also doubling down on its cooperation of services, which include strengthened PSP partnerships, enhanced marine waste services, prioritizing healthcare waste, and tackling market waste, among others, to optimize waste management across the state. Operatives of the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASTMA, have recovered 2 dead bodies trapped under an empty long-man diesel truck by Barracks bus stop along Lagos-Badagry Expressway, Lagos. The Director, Public Affairs and Enlightenment Department of LASTMA, Adebayo Taufik, confirmed that the recovered dead bodies were passengers on a motorcycle riding in a direction prohibited by law on the Lagos-Badagry Expressway. It said preliminary investigations revealed that a truck driver, while on a top speed, lost control as a result of a rear bus tire and rammed into a motorcycle plying one way by Barracks bus stop inward Iyanoiba along Lagos-Badagry Expressway. Taufik quoted the general manager of LASTMA, Olalekan Bakarioki, as warning truck drivers to always stop excessive speeding, while appealing to motorcycle operators to stop plying one way, including all restricted routes across the states. Chairman, Lagos State APC, Colinius Ojelabi, has congratulated Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and his deputy Obafemi Hamzat on their victory at the Supreme Court. He described the unanimous judgment by the Supreme Court as a further testimony of the court's belief in employing credible judicial pronouncements and judgments to strengthen the entrenched democracy in Lagos State and across the country. Ojelabi, in a statement, also congratulated the APC family and the people of Lagos at large on this long-awaited victory, while also thanking them for their constant support to the APC and the government of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu over the years. He assured Lagosians that the Sanwo-Olu-led administration will continue to deliver on its electioneering promises that will usher in more dividends of democracy. Now to the rest of the stories. The National Youth Service Corps, NYSC, has announced that 10 corps members will travel to India to participate in a youth exchange program organized by the Indian National Cadet Corps. The annual program is held to commemorate the independence anniversary of the Republic of India, drawing participants from Europe, Asia, Africa, and other continents. During a pre-departure briefing held at the Indian High Commission in Abuja, the NYSC Director General, Dogara Ahmed, expressed appreciation for the invitation extended to the scheme to participate in the program. Ahmed said the invitation, being the second, was another opportunity for the scheme to showcase the potential of the Nigerian youths, while also giving participants the opportunity to understand the socioeconomic similarities and differences between the two countries. Earlier, the Indian High Commissioner in Nigeria, Sri Balasubramania, appreciated the contributions of the scheme to the development of Nigeria, saying its selection for the participation in the youth exchange program, along with other countries, was informed by its uniqueness as well as similarities with the National Cadet Corps of India. The Nigeria Union of Teachers, NUT, Federal Capital Territory Wing, has directed primary school teachers in the territory to resume strike on January 15. NUT gave the directive in a communique issued at the end of an emergency meeting of the State Wing Standing Committee held in Abuja. The union warned that all secondary school teachers in the FCT would join the strike from January 22 if the demands of the primary school teachers are not met before January 19, 2024. It will be recalled that the primary school teachers had embarked on indefinite strike on September 11, 2023 over non-implementation of 40% peculiar allowance and payment of 25 months minimum wage arrears, among other issues. The NUT suspended the strike on October 2, 2023 for 6 weeks to allow for the resolution of the issues following the intervention of FCT Minister Nyesom Wike. The federal government has initiated a restructuring process for the Nigeria for Women project, a strategic long-term engagement between the World Bank and the government to support the goal of ensuring gender equality. Speaking during the meeting, Minister of Women Affairs, Kennedy Ohaneye, stated that the thrust of the session was to review ongoing strategies and restructure to effectively make the desired impact on rural women who are the actual beneficiaries of the World Bank Intervention Funding Program. She explained that the government's intention is to bolster the existing program, which has successfully empowered women at the grassroots level, designed to elevate women's productivity and extend the project's benefits to a larger demographic group. The UNICEF Deputy Country Representative in Nigeria, Omoaka, expressed optimism that the collaboration will foster economic empowerment for women. Now to foreign news. Hundreds of thousands of people are taking to the streets across the world to protest against the war in Gaza as it nears the 100-day mark. They are calling for an end to Israel's offensive. At Larry's in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, people gathered at the United States Embassy to send a message to Israel's staunch ally. The demonstrations are part of a global day of action for Palestine and to call for an end to the bloodshed that has killed 23,843 people and wounded more than 60,317 others. This is after the United States have vetoed United Nations resolutions backed by a vast majority of the UN Security Council calling for an immediate ceasefire. Now sports. Equatorial Guinea head coach Juan Micha says his players are eager to start their campaign at the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations on a winning note. The Zanglang Nacional will be up against their Nigeria counterparts at the Asanel Ouattara Stadium, Abidjan, on Sunday, making it the first ever meeting between both countries at the AFCON. The Super Eagles won the two other encounters between both countries in the qualifiers for the 2010 World Cup. And that's our news, but just before we go, speed thrills but kills. Avoid excessive speeding. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. X, formerly Twitter, Lagos Traffic 961. Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Watch us live on Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On YouTube, subscribe and watch all our previous programs and news on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration began community tourism initiative? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Government has emphasized the importance of social skills for accountants working in the state public service, saying possessing social skills, including emotional intelligence, is essential for unlocking creativity and innovation. The National Youth Service Corps, NYSC, has announced that 10 corps members will travel to India to participate in a youth exchange program organized by the Indian National Cadet Corps. We also told you that hundreds of thousands of people are taken to the streets across the world to protest against the war in Gaza as it nears the 100-day mark. They are calling for an end to Israel's offensive. At in sports, Equatorial Guinea head coach Juan Micha has expressed his players' readiness to start their campaign at the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations on a winning note. For contacts with the newsroom, send a message to Lagos Traffic Radio at lagosstate.gov.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Desuwa Joyoka. I am John Omoaka. Thank you very much for listening.